That man wore a strong cologne and talked with a very nasally voice. Bree studied me for a moment, chewing on her bottom lip. This was the same man. I raised my eyebrows. Strong cologne? Like meat gone bad, I asked, recalling the way Paul had described their stalker's cologne. I could see him waving his nose. It was unlikely that Robert and Paul's case was related in any way to the sniper case, but it never hurt to check. Her eyes grew to the size of saucers, sitting up straighter. How did you know that? Have you dealt with Malcolm Danes before? I shook my head. That's weird, but it could still be a coincidence, I cautioned myself. I could have. Was one of the states that he killed in Arizona? Was it the same man? I dismissed it, making a mental note to figure it out later. How did you know? She repeated, clutching so tightly to her blanket that her knuckles were turning white. There was an incident in the parking garage of a medical building. The two witnesses were doctors. I had to make sure that we were dealing with the same man before jumping to unfounded conclusions. Do you recall their names? She tilted her head and pressed her eyebrows together. Yes, Dr. Robert and Paul. She paused. Her face looked as if it had been hit by the sun. Recognition marked her tired face. Dr. Robert and Paul Strasser, your brothers. My brothers, I confirmed flatly. I looked around to make sure no one was eavesdropping. They are on board, right outside the doors. They are scared of this Malcolm Danes, so they called on their little sister. That must make you feel good, Bree quipped, turning toward the nightstand next to the bed. She lifted the pitcher of water. I rose halfway from my seat. Let me do that for you. Nonsense. I am not disabled, Bree rebuked, pouring water into a cup. It would be if they could give me a decent description. I waved my hands in the air. One says he's 6 feet 4 inches, the other one says, no, he was 6 feet 2 inches, 6 feet 3 inches. One says he's 140 pounds, the other one says 150 pounds. I moved to the edge of the chair. The only things they agree on is his dark hair, goatee and strong cologne. Bree laughed as she set the pitcher back on the nightstand. Nothing worse than an eyewitness. She shot me a sympathetic smile. She sipped her water as she rubbed her temple with the other hand.